Christmas Nights into Dreams, also known as Christmas Nights or Christmas Nights Sampler, is a promotional sampler disc of Nights into Dreams that was originally released during the 1996 holiday season for the Sega Saturn. The game follows the story of Nights, Elliot, and Claris trying to find the missing star from the Twin Seeds Christmas tree. This game was later bundled with Nights into Dreams HD remasters, where it appears as an unlockable. Story of the game. Presumably taking place after the events of Nights into Dreams, the story takes place during Christmas time. The city is covered in Christmas decorations and the crowd is searching to buy gifts for their loved ones. Among them are our heroes Elliot and Claris. The crowd is strangely in a rush. The crowd, however, mainly Elliot and Claris, feel that something is missing. In Twin Seed City, the tower is decorated so nicely that it looks like a Christmas tree. Then they believe that it is a star on the tree that is missing. Elliot and Claris decide to go to Nightopia, find Nights, and retrieve the star. After defeating the boss, Nights finds the star shining in several different colors. Unfortunately, the whole adventure was just a mere dream, of course. They did not tell anyone about the dream, but they did know that something amazing was bound to happen. The next day, they meet each other in town. However, Elliot was in a rush, and as a consequence for his clumsiness and lack of patience, slipped on some ice and bumped into Claris. The crowd watches this as Elliot helps Claris up and laughs, and the narrator wishes the players a Merry Christmas as Claris leaned her head onto Elliot's shoulder while looking at the Christmas tree with a star on top. Gameplay. As in the previous game, the player first selects to play as either Elliot or Claris. As soon as the visitors land on Christmas Spring Valley, the only level in the game, they are attacked by Schleeps and Circles, who take all the IDAs but the red one. The player will now need to recover the stolen IDAs. To do this, they must make Elliot or Claris duelize with Nights and collect 20 blue chips in order to destroy the IDA capture. Once the player recovers an IDA, they must bring it back to the IDA Palace. The player must do this 4 times in order to beat the level. The player will have 120 seconds to do this, otherwise the visitor will unfuse with Nights and the alarm egg will appear. If the alarm egg catches the visitor, it will make them wake up and it will be game over. Once all 4 IDAs are recovered, Nights is sent to fight Gilwing, the only boss in the game. Gilwing's battle is identical to his Nights into Dreams version, where he will just fly in circles and the player can defeat him by paralooping the end of his tail or by grabbing and tearing off his head until he runs out of tail. In Claris' version of Spring Valley, Gilwing will start attacking from the left, and in Elliot's version, he will start attacking from the right. Presents. After completing the stage with either character, the player will have the chance to play a small memory matching game with tiles of the characters. Matching 2 tiles will unlock a present. Most content includes various CG art galleries, photos, and trailers for the original Nights into Dreams. The player shall be careful though, as if they uncover the tile with Relay, it will instantly end the game and the player will need to replay and beat the level once more to have a chance to play again. The unlockable presents are the following. Karaoke mode. A karaoke version of the song Dreams Dreams plays over gameplay with lyrics appearing on screen to sing to. Time attack and link attack. The player can aim for best time or highest link record in Frozen Bell. This is the only part of the game that allows the player to play as Nights without a time limit. Music player. The background music for the main 6 Dreams and Nights into Dreams is made available for listening. As the soundtrack in the original game changes based on a life data, here the player can test how certain verses are altered based on various Nightopian moods and manipulate them as they please. Sonic the Hedgehog into Dreams. Taking control of Sonic the Hedgehog, the minigame plays similar to playing as Claris and Elliot on foot without Nights. As there is no time limit or fear of the alarm egg, the player is allowed complete exploration of the stage. The goal is similar in collecting chips and destroying the IDA capture, except Sonic is only able to run on foot and jump. The boss fight involves fighting against arch nemesis Dr. Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik, whichever region you're in. Although the battle is exactly like that of Puffy, with the boss reskinned to appear like Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik again. The appearance of Boss Stage remains unchanged, and music is an extended mix of the final boss theme in Sonic the Hedgehog CD. Clock features. By playing this game on specific dates, special features such as new backgrounds, costumes for the characters, and Easter eggs may appear. It should be noted that these features are only available after beating every level in the game. They are present in both the Sega Saturn version of Christmas Nights, as well as in all of the Nights into Dreams HD remasters. New Year's Nights. When playing the game from January 1st to January 15th, the title screen will display a picture of Nights with the message Happy New Year. The theme that plays on the screen is called New Year's Ninth. When playing the Christmas Nights version of Spring Valley, Elliot and Claris will be wearing special New Year's outfits. The level's music track, Paternal Horns, will also change to a music track called Jack Frost Chime. Winter Nights. When playing the game from January 15th to February 13th, February 15th to February 28th, November 1st to November 25th, or December 26th to December 31st, the title screen will display a picture of Nights into a snowy background. The theme that plays on the screen is called Winter Sleep. When playing the Christmas Nights version of Spring Valley, Elliot and Claris will be wearing winter outfits. The level's music track, Paternal Horns, will also change to a music track called Jack Frost Chime. Reign of Hearts. When playing the game on February 14th, the title screen will still be displaying a picture of Nights in a snowy background, and Elliot and Claris will still be wearing winter outfits. However, unlike in the previous dates, it's also going to be raining hearts on Christmas Spring Valley this time around. Rain of Candies. When playing the game on March 14th, it will be raining candies on Christmas Spring Valley. Riala's April Fools. Playing the game on April Fool's Day will have the player play as Riala instead of Nights, and will unlock playing as him as one of the game's presents. The option to change the game into Christmas Nights regardless of the time of year is also available. And of course, the game Christmas Nights. The core of the game. Claris and Elliot and Nights wear Santa-colored outfits, and the background music is replaced by an instrumental rendition of Jingle Bells. The game's Christmas story is also enabled, as well as a Christmas-themed boss battle with Gilwing. Beating Gilwing with both characters will show the story's ending, with credits featuring the a cappella version of Dreams, Dreams. Santa Claus cameo. Santa Claus may appear flying in the background when playing the game on December 24th and or December 25th. Nights Limited Edition. When playing outside the winter season, the game becomes Nights Limited Edition. The game's presentation, title screen, menus, and in-game is similar to that of the full version of Nights into Dreams, with no visual alterations. So essentially, depending on the date you play the game, you're going to get a different version of the game. Ports of the game. Christmas Nights into Dreams is an unlockable in all the Nights into Dreams remasters. To unlock it, the player must beat the game. Although all of Christmas Night's clock features return to the game, none of the mini-games and special modes found in the Saturn version, such as the Sonic the Hedgehog into Dreams minigame, returned. An interesting bit of trivia here. This game was Sonic the Hedgehog's first true 3D appearance, even coming before Sonic Adventure. So I thought that was pretty neat. The music used in the game are Joy to the World, Jingle Bells, a Christmas remix of Dreams Dream, and a few other Christmas carols. All the information in the video today was provided by Fandom Wiki.